Cortez, and the trend I picked was teddy boys from England in the 1950s. So what was it? The teddy boy style/trend emerged in England during the 1950s post-war. In this era, young men wore mainly high-waisted drainpipe trousers, long coats, velvet fabrics, collared shirts and ties, topped off with shoes called creepers. Along with the clothes, there was also a specific hairstyle that the men wore to finish off the outfit. This trend was also heavily influenced by the New Edwardian style. So in these images, you can see the types of hairstyles that they do along with the drainpipe trousers and the drape coats. Key elements. A very important factor in this trend was that a lot of the garments worn were second-hand because of the war. It was highly encouraged to reuse and ration any goods they could. Some key elements of the teddy boy trend include the staple drape jacket that was worn by many men. The jackets were even more on trend if they were lined with velvet trim on the pocket flaps or collar. Another element were high-waisted drainpipe trousers that were sometimes tapered to reveal bright or colorful fun socks. Teddy boys also wore iconic shoes known as creepers. So in these images, you can see the high-waisted pants, the iconic creepers, and the long coats. Impact. The teddy boys trend impacted the fashion industry because it created a specific market towards youth in England. Before teddy boys, many young men dressed like their fathers and didn't have a specific style. This trend also impacted the fashion industry because many brands began to take inspiration from the style and produce clothes that had elements from the trend like long drape coats and trousers. So think of it as the youth not having any sense of style and having no trends that were really pushed onto them. So this new trend really emerged and they began to find their own identities. Has this trend been repeated or influenced modern fashion? This trend has been seen a number of times throughout history and modern fashion. Many subcultures like rockabilly and the rock scene from the 1970s both have elements that stem from the teddy boy trend. This trend is even used in many collections today. The biggest example of this trend in modern fashion is Yves Saint Laurent and their usage of elements of the teddy boy trend like the drape jackets. So these are all images from modern runways that all include elements from the teddy boy trend. Important details. Additionally, teddy boys were more than just a fashion trend, but also many of the young men also started gangs and rebelled. Furthermore, teddy boys enjoyed anything alternative like rock and roll and distinctive hairstyles. All in all, the teddy boys fashion trend was meant to deliberately challenge the austerity look of post-war Britain. It was a form of self-expression for many young men and allowed them to find their own identities. It created a sense of community among the youth. And these are my works cited. Thank you.